everyone, we're here to make some interesting things out of paper. Now you can learn it too and show them to your friends and family. I'm sure you're going to make them feel very happy. Now for that, you will have to listen carefully and do it just the way I do. I promise I'm going to make it easy and enjoyable for you. We're going to make house roof. A house roof is the one that covers the top of the house and protects us from rain, heat or cold. Now this is very simple. You take a square sheet of paper, place it like this with the sides on the top and bottom and left and right side. Keep the white side up and all you need to do is lift the top side and fold it to the bottom. Now you have to be careful with the corners. Place one corner on the top of other and flatten the top side with your fingers. Having done that, you simply have to lift it up and just open the edges. It does look like a house roof. Brilliant! The next thing we're going to make is a scarf. It's equally easy. All you need to do is place the paper like that, keep the white side up and just turn it sideways so that the corner ends up pointing upwards. What you need to do is lift this corner like this. The top corner gets folded to the bottom corner. Flatten the top edge like this and your scarf is ready. What you can do is make some decorative designs here of your choice and make it look very beautiful. I can show you some. Now a scarf is something that is worn on the head or around the neck to protect yourself from wind and cold. It is also used as an accessory or as a decorative piece. It looks beautiful. We are now going to make a handkerchief. I'm sure you all carry handkerchiefs to wipe your face, hands or mouth. Let's try making one with the paper. Now this is the top side and this is the bottom side. You have to fold the top side to the bottom like this. Do it very slowly and gently. See that one corner is on the top of the other corner. After that, you have to press the folds like this. Having done that, you have to fold the left side to the right side. So let's do it. Place the corners evenly and press the folds. Your handkerchief is ready. In no time. Wasn't that easy? But let's not leave it like that. I know you people love coloring. So how about coloring it and giving it some designs? Maybe like this. When you finished coloring and designing, it might look somewhat like this. Maybe you can put some stickers like this one or like this one. It's all up to you what designs you want to make and what color you want to choose. Now have you ever tried making a tent? Now the real one is made of canvas or waterproof material to protect us from rain or heat. Now it can be used for camping and to give shelter. But the one we're going to make is definitely out of paper. So you need to take a square sheet first, keep the white side up, and now you know this is the top side and this is the bottom side. You have to fold the top side to the bottom side like this. Make sure all your corners come very evenly. Press your fold. Now fold the left side to the right side like this. Again, do not forget to press the folds. Having done that, when you unfold, you will find there is a center line like this. Now this center line is very important for the next fold. Fold the top left corner to the bottom of the center line like this. Again, press the folds. In the same way, you have to fold the top right corner to the bottom right corner. Take your time and do it gently. Press the folds. We have already made a trend. You simply have to open the two sides or the folds that you have made like this and see, it looks brilliant, isn't it? The next surprise for you is a wall pot. Now let me tell you what a wall pot is. A wall pot is a decorative piece. It is hung on the wall to keep flowers in. Now to make it with paper, you need to first take a square paper like this. Keep the white side up. Now for a wall pot, you need a center point. Now how do we make a center point? Just follow me carefully. Lift the top side. Place one corner on the other and press the folds. After that, lift the left side and place it on the right side. You do not have to hurry. Do it very slowly and gently and make sure at all times you press your folds. Now you have to unfold this completely. For what reason? Let me tell you. You have a center point. Now this center point would be a guiding line for us for our next step. Let's see how. You have to fold the top right corner to the center point like this and press the folds. Having done that, the bottom side will be placed on the top side. Again, press the folds. Now one last step. You have to now fold the right side to the left side, and wow, what an amazing work you have done. Your wall pot is ready. All you need to do is just turn the sides. To make it complete, you need to stick the bottom end and the top corner so that it sticks together like this. Now sticking can be fun, isn't it? Once you have done that, just press it. It is perfect to be hung on the wall. Maybe you can make a bigger one and it's perfect for decorating flowers in, like this. Now going out in the rains with an umbrella is great fun, isn't it? And the umbrella protects us not just from rain but also from the heat. So let us try making one with the paper. Take a square sheet, keep the white side up, and you have to turn it sideways so that the corner points upwards. Now what you have to do is lift this top corner and fold it to the bottom. Like this. Remember to press your folds. We will not leave it like that. We will unfold this. Why? Because we need a center line. Now this center line is the guiding line for our next fold. Let's see how. Now this might sound a little tricky, but it's actually not. You have to lift the corner and start folding from the top tip. Like this. Again, do not be in a hurry. Do it very gently. Like this. Now once you have done it to the left side, we need to do exactly the same thing on the right side. So lift the corner, start folding from the top tip and bring it to the center line like this. If you're still wondering what next to do, you've already made an umbrella. I think something is incomplete. You need to draw a tip and a handle. We're going to do that once we've stuck up on a sheet of paper. Take a sheet of paper and put some glue. I know you love doing all this bit. and paste it very carefully on a paper. Having done that, you need to draw the tip. You just need to draw an I for ice cream. That's fun. And for the handle, just draw a J for joker. That's it. And your umbrella looks pretty. Isn't that amazing? Now I'm sure you all have worn caps at some point or the other to protect yourself from heat or cold. And the real one is made of canvas or any other material, but the one we're going to make today is definitely from paper. So take a square sheet, keep the white side up, and again we need a center point, and for that you have to fold the top side to the bottom side like this and press the folds. Now lift the left side and put it on the right side. Make sure the corners are placed evenly on each other and press the folds. Now to have a center point, you need to unfold this completely. Now this is your center point. The next step is to lift the top right corner, and we're going to place this slightly before the center point. Make sure this top corner doesn't touch the center point. Exactly the same thing has to be done to the other corners. So lift it and place it a little before the center point. Let's do it to the third one. And the same thing has to be done to the fourth corner and the last one. Now that you have folded all the four corners and have brought them to the center point, remember, a little before the center point, you simply have to lift the bottom part and place it on the top part, making it into half. Now that you have made this into half, all you need to do is lift the left part and put it on the right. Now this looks rather incomplete, so stick these two corners, the top one and the bottom one, and paste them together. Just hold it for a while. Now your cap is ready to be worn, but this one is too small for you. But now that you've learned it, why don't you make one with a bigger sheet and make the one that fits the size of your head? I now have a double surprise for you. You're going to make one thing and it turns out to be something else. You're still wondering what it is? We're first going to make a beautiful flower. And I'm not going to tell you the second one now. You will have to wait until we finish making the first one. And for that, take a square paper, keep the white side up and just turn it sideways so that you have a corner pointing upwards and another one downwards. Now you have to lift the bottom corner and place it on the top one. Now this can be a little tricky, but once you practice, you're going to make it in very neatly. Having done that, we now need a center line. For that, you need to lift the left corner on the bottom to the corner on the right, like this. Make sure you press all your folds. Now when you unfold this, you will know why. You have made a beautiful line or a crease. You now have to fold the bottom left corner to the top, press the folds and fold it to have another line right here. So this is the center line between your left corner and the top corner. You again have to fold the left corner to this crease we have just made and press the folds. Having done that, you have to do exactly the same thing on the right side. So we first need a center line here, and for that, fold the right corner to the center line, Press the fold, unfold it, and fold this corner to this crease which we have just made. Remember always to press your folds. Well done you! You're doing simply great. You have made a beautiful flower. I know you're all waiting for the double surprise. Abracadabra! Now what does that look like? Doesn't this look like a dog's ears? Yes, we're now going to make a dog's face. Now this is almost ready. All you need to do is fold this top tip on the back side. And for that, you have to flip the paper and fold the top corner just a little, not too much. And see, your dog is ready. Does look a little incomplete. You need to draw a pair of eyes, round nose and a mouth. So let's do it. I know you all love to draw. See, you have drawn a pair of eyes, a round nose and a mouth, and a lovely looking dog's face is ready. Flying aeroplanes can be such fun. Why don't we try and make one out of paper? So take a sheet of paper, keep the white side up and turn it sideways. Now we need a center line here to make some more folds. So first take the left side corner and fold it to the right side. Place it very evenly on the other corner and gently press the fold. Now we need a center line. So what you need to do is unfold it and you have a center line. Next, lift the left corner and start folding from the top tip. If you remember, you did the same thing when you made an umbrella. Press the folds and do exactly the same thing on the right side. So lift it and press it after you have brought the corner to the center line. Now having done that, you need to just move it sideways and put the left one on the right like this. Next thing you need to do is you have to fold this top corner to the base, starting to fold from the tip on the left side like this. It might seem a little tricky initially, but once you practice it, it's not tricky at all. So just keep practicing. Flip it over and do the same thing on the other side. Start to fold from the tip and bring the top corner to the base. Perfect. You have made a perfect fold. Now you just open the sides a little, hold it from the center, and your aeroplane is ready to fly like this. Take a square sheet of paper, keeping the white side up, just turn it sideways because we want a corner pointing upwards, another one pointing downwards. So lift the bottom corner and place it on the top one and press the folds. Now having done that, you will see it's in the shape of a triangle. You have two corners on the bottom and one on the top. Now we need a center line in the center here. So you need to fold the left corner on the bottom to the corner on the right. You need to press the fold so that when you unfold this, you have a center line. This center line is the guiding point. Lift the left corner and fold this to the right side in such a way that a slanting fold is made and the tip points outwards like this. It might sound a little tricky, but it's actually not. You have to do the same thing to the right side. Lift it up, Start folding from the bottom corner and fold it to the right side so that the corner ends up pointing outwards. Now your cat's face is almost ready. Just one last folding. This tip that you see at the bottom needs to be slightly folded upwards, and when you flip it over, the cat's face is ready. These are the ears, but where are the eyes and the whiskers? You need to draw them. So let's draw. Now cats have big eyes. So let's make one, another one, and a mouth like that. And now comes the fun bit, the whiskers. It's fun drawing whiskers. You are doing just great. Now you've drawn a pair of eyes, a mouth, and whiskers. The cat's face is ready. We're now going to make a bird that can see in the night. It's got big round eyes and a sharp pointed nose to hunt its prey. What is that? Any guesses? It's an owl. So let's make one. Take a square sheet of paper, keep the white side up, turn it sideways, and we need a center line, and for that you need to take the left corner to the right, place it one on the top of other, and press the folds. When you unfold this, you have a center line. The next thing you need to do is fold the left corner to the center line. Press the fold, unfold it. You have another line between the corner and the center line. You will know why we made this line in a little while. You have to do the same thing on the right side. Lift the fold, fold it to the center line, press the fold, unfold it, and you have another line. Now, we need to fold this side starting from the top bit of this crease that we have just made. Fold it to this line, and the corner now comes to this line. Now the same thing has to be done on the right side. So lift this corner and begin folding from the top point of the crease and bring the corner to this line. Having done that, lift the top corner and fold it towards you. Now this has to be folded downwards just a little so that the side flaps are covered a little. Press the folds. Your owl is ready, but we do need some detailing, and for that you need to take your felt tip pens or sketch pens or crayons, whatever you want. Draw the big round eyes that the owl has, like this, and a sharp pointy nose, maybe in the shape of a triangle, so that it looks very sharp, and a little detailing here on the wings, just like that. Now drawing can be such fun. After this, just have a look and see. Your owl looks just perfect. I'm sure when you show it to your parents, they're going to feel very good about it. Now the last thing we're going to make today is a pretend television. Now you cannot watch this one, but I'm sure you're going to have some fun making it. So let's get going. Take a square sheet of paper, keeping the white side up. You have to fold the top side to the bottom. Having done that, unfold it to get a center line. Now this center line is going to help us for our next fold. So fold the top side to this center line that we have just made. Now do not worry if your folds are not very neat. You just have to practice. What is more important is the effort you are putting in. All you have to do is just keep trying, and I'm sure by the end of it you're going to have a perfect looking thing. Now fold the bottom side in the same way to the center line. Now a TV is a rectangle. To make it in that shape, you have to fold the left side just a little to the right like this. In the same way, you have to fold the right side slightly, not too much, inwards like this. When you flip it over, it does look like a television, but rather incomplete. So let's complete it by doing some detailing. We can draw. Now the first thing you need to draw is a screen. So let's do that. One here, one on the other side, and the last one on this side. That's it. Now you've made a screen, probably a few more buttons to make it look like a real one. That's it. Now what we do is, we're going to stick it on a sheet of paper. Put some glue. Turn it over, flip it, stick it. Now make it look a little more natural. Probably just a small stand. Doesn't that look lovely? But you can make it just the way you want. It's all up to you. Now you have made some fantastic looking things. All you need to do is keep trying and then keep surprising everyone by these fantastic looking things. You have done a brilliant job. Bye-bye for now, but then you keep trying until we meet in the next class with a lot of other interesting things. Bye-bye.